Hi, I'm David. I own and operate Country Whatnot Gardens here outside of Rochester, Indiana. I grow 25 different species and varieties of bamboo and also Japanese flowering cherry trees. These behind me, right here, is a Yoshino cherry that's in full bloom. It's young, it's about 12 years old. This here in the foreground is an Oshima cherry. Check out the color of these new leaves. Before the new leaves become full size for the season and start producing chlorophyll, and when they first come out and they're gaining size, they are this beautiful bronze to burgundy color. They will, of course, green up as the season goes on and as the leaves reach their full size for the season. But I wanted to show, and I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but if it doesn't show on camera, try to use your imagination because we have these bronze burgundy leaves of the Oshima cherry contrasting with the pale pink to white flowers of the Yoshino cherry there in the background. And when they are each backlit, the contrast is really incredible. So you can plant contrasting colors of flowering cherries because you got the dark leaves of this flowering cherry here that's not flowering yet, and you have the light blooms of the Yoshino cherry over there. This Oshima cherry is a younger tree. It's only a few years old, so I doubt it's blooming age yet. I don't expect to get blooms on it for a while, but in the meantime, the contrast between the foliage and the flowers of the Yoshino back there is pretty cool. And I've got 5 Oshima cherries here in the garden, and you can see from this direction how the contrast works with this Oshima in the foreground and those Yoshino in the background as well from this angle. And over here I have another Oshima cherry right here. You can see those red, bronze, burgundy hue leaves right there, and again contrasting nicely with this Yoshino in the background. And I have also another Oshima over here that when you go around this path and head back from this direction over here, so that you're viewing this Oshima over here against that Yoshino and that Weeping Higan and then the other Yoshinos over there, that this Oshima here, it's not quite out. The leaves aren't quite out as far as the others over there, but when those red hue leaves do come on, it's going to look great if these are still in bloom at this time against that. So again, you get that contrast. But and again, they dress up the garden a little bit too while the bamboo is coming on. Over here, which is I'm sure many years away from blooming, is this young Kanzan cherry right here. A little guy right there. It's budding out. And I did say Kanzan, not Kwanzan. That's a huge peeve of mine. There's not supposed to be any W in that. I don't know why places add a W in there. It is Kanzan, Kanzan. The Japanese call it a Kanzan Zakura, the Kanzan cherry. And there's the look at the weeping cherry again, out in pretty much full bloom. This is about 6 years old, and I don't know, 13, 15 feet tall, I think at least. But it's coming along well, and weeping cherries do have to be trained up. This is an own root tree. It's not grafted. It's just not on a standard. This is weeping cherry root to crown, and it's trained up and held in place by these guy lines until it can stand on its own. And you can see there's a tiny bit of slack in these guy lines, just a little bit, so it allows this tree to blow around, because trees gain strength as they blow around and they flex in the wind. Trees gain strength, so the guy lines aren't quite completely tight, just to allow for a little bit of movement there. But anyway, that has been a look at how you can create a little bit of contrast between flowers and leaves in the early spring. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, please take care and thank you for stopping by. Bye.